Alright guys, welcome back to Growth. I decided I wanted to play one more episode of this to get a good feel for it. I used this first area for a lot of question and answers, and I just barely made it out of there, I feel like. So we're going to do one more, and we get to pick a hex. What I'm curious about is, are these procedurally generated? Would everybody who plays this get the same areas or not? And then the reason why I thought of that question is we've got some forest butting up against this one. So does that mean on this tile there's going to be forest right around here? And then the same thing is up here we've got meadow touching the top of the boundary. Is there a chance of that either? I don't know that it has to be, given that the hex sizes are what they are. Just those are two curious questions I have. So as for which direction am I going to go, I'm a northern man. I'm a Yank, so let's go that way. Oh, it keeps you on the whole thing. That is very unexpected. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow, sorry, that was just a little bit of a shock. I didn't expect it to just expand like that. Okay, so right off the bat we see some mountains and some water over here that are going to be a problem. Let's do that maybe? Okay, maybe something. But let's connect some dots here. How about that? You know what, actually, we got some of these, so let's... Oh, nice. Okay, that worked out pretty well. This is just a super chill vibe, super chill atmosphere. I like that. I just realized I didn't look for points of interest. They're mostly as far away from me as possible. Because of course. Okay, good. They keep track of points, which I imagine could be, used for the purposes of maybe kind of comparing how do people do together on this. Sure. I just don't know that this game's gonna really give the competitive bug, so to speak. Okay. I usually like mountains, but they're starting to become a bit of a problem for me. Okay, there we go. Now let's connect these together, because we can. Cool. We got bees. Bees are awesome. I am a fan. Oh, wow. Okay. That covered a lot. Cool. Got more bees. Funny story. I don't know if anybody who knows me knows this is true or not about bees. How much of a fan am I of them? I actually once got into an argument with a state assembly person in Illinois about them. Cannot remember the guy's name. He wasn't for my district where I was living then or now. And he was, it's a long story, but he was trying to push to stop the ban of a pesticide, and the way he was going about it was trying to share information that was inaccurate, and he almost fooled me about it, which is why I got angry because I don't know. There's got to be a better time to tell this story, but essentially, he provided a data set that was a real data set, but he lied. He was indicating that despite the use of a specific pesticide, the bee colonies in Illinois were improving, and he gave data from the USDA to show this. Only that's not all the data. He specifically picked and chose very friendly data for himself that wound up giving people the wrong impression. And I was in a very strange position where I was able to call him out on it. And I did. So, is one of the weirdest things ever. Like, I don't know. I did it though. Oh, they can't fly over mountains. I don't know why I thought they could. Okay, so we've got that one over there and we've got that one over there. I probably want to work on this, right? Oh, is that going to get in my way? No, it'll work. There we go. And we might as well connect them all together. All right. Hum-diddy-hum. Let's see. Yeah. But yeah, it was so weird because it was... I didn't know the USDA literally counted beehives. Like they literally... Well, I'm sure they don't have a person out there counting them or something like that. I think it's more that they have a way of tracking, maybe, it's going to sound weird to say it this way, but like professional beehives, if you know what I mean. And I suspect that's what this was. This report that they put together. And he was using real data. The data was real. It was accurate data, but he was doing that thing where he was picking and choosing a very short period of time. And when I say he lied, he specifically lied about what data was available. He said that he gave the most up-to-date years available per the reports, and that turned out to not be true. What he actually gave, am I going to have to do that, aren't I? I'm going to have to go that way. All right. The most recent data actually had showed that he was doing this at a time when the most recent data that was available reversed the trend of the extremely short period of time that he was talking about. And as a result of that, it just gave the absolutely incorrect impression about what was happening. And he almost fooled me in the sense that I really thought, oh, you know what, maybe it is kind of silly to get rid of a certain pesticide being used in our state while it's clearly not having the negative impact that people thought it was having. And that seemed like a reasonable thing. If there's no impact, there's no impact. End of story, right? But it was all a lie. It was specifically meant to... Come on. Specifically meant to lead us astray, and weirdly, I wound up arguing with a person of power, where he is, I'm a nobody. It's just one of those things that I won't forget. Oh, there was a medal right there. I was like, how did I finish that? It's a pretty short episode, so let's go ahead and let's pick another spot here. Ooh, hello, was that a different color? What is this? Looks like stone. Well, hello, what are you? We got a new guy. A purple guy, a mountain goat. Mountain goats can travel long distances over mountains. Awesome. Also, it's true. They can do that. Oh, whoops. That wasn't doing what I thought it was doing. So let's get a look at this. Oh, I see. They can follow. Okay. Interesting. That definitely changes the way that'll work. I locked myself out here, didn't I? Oh, there's a point of interest right there. Darn, I was hoping to butt up against something. I gotta do this with bees, and I don't think I can. Okay. Maybe I can. Maybe I was worried for nothing here. Okay, got me a nice meadow there. It's not what I was going for. This is, I don't know, this is really cool in my opinion. I'm not sure how everybody else is going to feel with this. I think this is a clever and cute idea. It's a very different way of thinking about puzzle solving. And I think we've made it pretty clear over here that we like things like that. Oh, right, that only gives me... Okay. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do. All right. And actually, how does that... So yeah, there's definitely at least one other thing. I think only one other thing here. But yeah, so if anybody's absolutely curious about bees of all things, they do, in fact, not about bees so much as about the USDA, they do, in fact, have a report every year going back to, I know for sure it went back to the 60s, maybe into the 50s, but I'm not so sure on that one. And you can, unfortunately, pick your state, or any state really, and look year over year at how things have changed and start to feel bad, actually, when you see how ungodly small the effect, how ungodly in comparison small the number is for honeybees, or I forgot what they actually referred to them as. I think it was more like pollinating bees. It wasn't just any kind of bees, that sort of thing. But don't hold me to that. I might be wrong. Oh wait, that wasn't connected this whole time? Oh, that's why I ran out of goats so fast. I thought it connected with that, and it didn't. Okay. Alright. Now they can go... Yeah, they can just do that too. Okay. Interesting. Curious. Okay, that just does that. I think that's already a part. Yeah, so you can just get it from there now. Okay. Interesting. Yes, gotta travel a bit, huh? An interesting idea. There's a lot of interesting ideas, especially from indie studios. I'm pretty impressed all the time by it. I don't know how we can feel stuck with so many of the bigger companies just giving us the same crap all the time. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that can even happen. And yet, it does. Yeah, so I think I misunderstood a big thing with the mountain goats, and I think I'm going to have to go back to some of the smaller stuff that I did and rebuild them, which is cool in a way, because it's just not something... Oh wait, no, I can't do it that way. I could only do it with the mountains now. Uh-oh. I may have stuck myself here. If I didn't, it's just not super obvious what I can do here. I'm connecting these even though I don't know that it's going to help. I guess I can do that. Nope, that didn't help. Yeah, at least I know how it does that. That's what I get for not thinking and experimenting. Oh, what is this? The Airy can now be found on maps. And so can this, which doesn't have a name associated with it. That's strange. What happens when you save and quit? Does it take you to the menu? Yeah, so I'm curious. Oh, it's by, I see. It's by using these things. That's how you unlock more points of interest. So it makes me wonder then, are you likely to see more points of interest on any generated map? Or does it just mean that one of the points of interest might be, etc., etc.? This does kind of let you know what other things you're going to find, I think. Like a bat cave makes me think, are bats something we can get? But I'm not sure because I'm not really seeing anything else. And oh no, this says send 100 ducks. So ducks is the other one. Man, I didn't get the ducks. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I never reached the volcano. I never found one. So this is, I don't know, this is a really charming game. I did take a look at the store page for this game while on break between episodes. So first things first, this is put out by a company called Voodoo Duck, which is an awesome name. They have a really nice logo too. I'm a big fan of it. But this appears to be their first effort. This game came out at the end of 2023, according to Steam. And I've said it before, I don't entirely trust Steam's release dates sometimes. It is on Suds Duds because there's only about 150 or so reviews. Very positive reviews, 94%, which is interesting because a lot of the more recent ones are negative. So normally when you see that happen, a high rating and then most recent ones are negative, usually it's because a patch came out or some additional content came out and it was bad, as simple as that. That doesn't appear to be the case here. This must have been shown by somebody with some actual influence, unlike us, on YouTube or something. Or it won an award somewhere, or somehow it got talked about. And a lot of people who gave this a thumbs down seem to all be saying the same thing, which is they really wanted to like this game. They enjoyed the ideas, but that the issue they had with it was a limited amount of content. This is normally sold for $10. I could not tell you when I bought it or what I paid for it. I think this is worth $10 if you ask me. This is something that is worth keeping installed and going back and forth to sometimes. Like, oh man, I finished up everything I got to do. I can't get involved in anything because I have to go to bed soon. I'll play some growth. Like, why not? That seems like a perfect fit for this. So we might have seen, quote unquote, just about everything that they've got in the gameplay. We don't know how ducks work. I'm assuming ducks have something to do with crossing water. That would be my guess. I do plan on playing more to find out, but I just won't be doing it while recording. So I have to give it a score, right? So I'm going to give it a 3. Just a reminder, that's out of 5, and a 3 is actually a good score from me. If it had more content, then perhaps it might have earned a 4. But this type of game is just one of those that I think we need to come up with a term for it. I don't have one that hits me in the head at the moment, but if I'm correct, and this is Voodoo Duck's first title, I really kind of can't wait to see if they develop some more games. I don't know if this was successful for them. That's part of the issue with Suds and Duds. It often comes on here because they aren't necessarily, but I hope that they did, and I hope that they're working on something else. I love the vibe they're sending me. So 3 out of 5, good score, and good game. And a good day to you. Ciao.